In 1995, Kansas enacted a crucial law to prevent criminals from using mental disorders as excuses for planning crimes. This law aimed to address a common tactic where offenders tried to evade responsibility by blaming their actions on mental health problems. The heartbreaking story of the Kayla family vividly highlights the impact of this legislation on real lives. It underscores the intricate connections between legal frameworks and psychological explanations in understanding how tragedies unfold. The Kayla case serves as a poignant example of the complexities involved when examining the role of mental health in criminal behavior within the justice system. James Craig Kahler and Karen Kayla, born Karen White, looked like they were living the perfect American life, happily married, with kids, and a bright future ahead. They lived in Weatherford, Texas, where Craig worked as an engineer and Karen took care of their home. Their children, Emily, Lauren, and Sean, made their family seem ideal. But behind this happy image were hidden problems that nobody knew about. Underneath the happy exterior, Karen faced challenges with Craig's growing need to control everything. He watched every penny she spent and demanded to know her plans every day. Karen tried to meet his demands, but Craig's grip only tightened, making her feel like she had no say in her own life. She felt suffocated and unable to make decisions for herself. Finding solace in fitness, Karen started going to the gym regularly, where she eventually became a fitness instructor. This new job gave her a sense of control and financial freedom, allowing her to support herself independently. During this time, Karen formed an unexpected romantic bond with Sonny Rice, who was also working at the fitness club. Their relationship blossomed quietly amid the routine of gym sessions and fitness classes. For Karen, it was a welcome escape from the constraints of her troubled marriage and a source of emotional support during a challenging time in her life. Upon discovering Karen's affair, Craig responded with an unusual proposal. He suggested becoming involved in Karen and Sonny's relationship, believing it could somehow revive their own marriage. However, instead of bringing them closer together, Craig's insistence on controlling the situation only drove them further apart. His attempt to assert dominance over Karen's personal life backfired, causing irreparable damage to their marriage. This misguided effort intensified the already strained dynamics within the family, ultimately leading to tragic consequences. In a last-ditch effort to save his family, Craig made the decision to relocate them to Missouri. However, despite the move, Karen's connection with Sonny persisted in secret, further deepening the existing divide within their already troubled family. The relocation did not resolve the underlying issues between Craig and Karen. Instead, it amplified the tensions and unresolved conflicts. This move marked a pivotal moment in their story, as it highlighted the inability to mend the broken bonds and the continued turmoil within their lives. The breaking point came unexpectedly during a Thanksgiving visit to Karen's grandmother in Kansas. It was supposed to be a time of family gathering and gratitude, but instead, it turned into a nightmare. Craig, in a fit of rage and armed with a weapon, unleashed an unthinkable wave of violence. His actions tragically ended the lives of Karen, Emily, and Lauren, leaving behind a scene of unimaginable devastation. Sean, their youngest child, bore witness to this harrowing event, experiencing firsthand the horror that unfolded before his innocent eyes. The once promising future of the Kayla family was instantly shattered, leaving the community stunned, grieving, and struggling to comprehend the magnitude of such senseless loss. The shocking incident became the climax of the family's long-standing struggles, exposing the hidden turmoil that had been brewing beneath the surface for years. It shattered any lingering illusions of happiness and stability, laying bare the grim consequences of unchecked emotions and unresolved conflicts within a family. The aftermath of this tragedy rippled through the community and beyond, serving as a stark reminder of how quickly life can turn from joy to despair. It left a scar on the hearts of those who knew the Kaylers, prompting reflection on the fragility of human relationships and the devastating impact of unchecked anger and violence. Following his arrest, Craig's trial became a grim spectacle that highlighted the calculated nature of his violence rather than any mental instability. The defense's efforts to portray Craig's actions as driven by mental illness were meticulously dismantled by the prosecution. Through a series of damning testimonies and compelling evidence, it became clear that Craig's actions were deliberate and premeditated. The courtroom was a somber setting, filled with members of the community who had been deeply affected by the tragedy. As the trial progressed, the devastating impact of Craig's actions was laid bare, not only illustrating the brutal end of his family, but also the shock and grief that rippled through the community. Witnesses recounted the horrors of that Thanksgiving visit, painting a vivid picture of the terror and loss endured by those who loved Karen, Emily, and Lauren. Ultimately, the jury found Craig guilty on multiple counts of murder. His sentencing to death was a stark conclusion to a legal process that had exposed the true extent of his crimes. The verdict was more than just a legal formality. It was a powerful statement of societal condemnation for his heinous deeds. This trial and its outcome served as a somber reminder of the profound loss experienced by the victims' families and the community at large. The sentencing was a crucial step in seeking justice for Karen, Emily, and Lauren, and it underscored the devastating consequences of unchecked anger and control. The community's collective mourning and the trial's resolution emphasized the need for vigilance against such destructive behaviors, ensuring that the memory of the victims would not be forgotten and that their loss would continue to resonate as a warning to all. Sean, now the only surviving member of the Kayla family, has found strength and solace in the loving care of his maternal relatives. This heart-wrenching saga serves as a stark warning of the devastating consequences that arise from unchecked jealousy and controlling behavior. The loss of his mother and sisters has left an indelible mark on Sean's life, a void that he carries with him every day. Living with his maternal relatives, Sean has been enveloped in a supportive and nurturing environment, which has been crucial for his healing process. The tragic story of the Kahler family stands as a poignant reminder of the fragility of family bonds and the profound impact of unresolved conflicts. The community that once saw the Kahlers as the embodiment of the American dream now grapples with the aftermath of this harrowing event, reflecting on the warning signs that were missed or ignored. Despite the passage of time, the pain and sorrow of their loss remain a significant part of Sean's journey towards healing and resilience. Each day is a step towards rebuilding his life, but the memories of his mother and sisters continue to influence him deeply. Their absence is a constant reminder of the love and support he lost, but also of the strength he must summon to move forward. Sean's story is a testament to the enduring human spirit and the capacity to find hope and strength even in the darkest of times. His resilience, supported by his maternal family, highlights the importance of a strong support system in overcoming trauma. The Kahler family tragedy, while devastating, serves as a critical lesson on the impacts of jealousy, control, and the importance of addressing underlying issues before they escalate into unimaginable violence. In telling Sean's story, we are reminded of the essential nature of love, support, and understanding within families and communities. His journey towards healing is ongoing, marked by the scars of his past, but driven by a resolve to build a future that honors the memory of his lost loved ones. The Kahler family's story remains a powerful narrative about the complexities of human relationships and the dire need for compassion and intervention in the face of destructive behavior. The Kahler family case serves as a powerful reminder of how a seemingly happy family can be torn apart by uncontrollable possessiveness, leading to unimaginable tragedy. Their story highlights the dangers of jealousy and unchecked control within relationships, showing the profound impact on both individuals and their families. It stands as a cautionary tale, urging society to recognize and address the warning signs of such destructive behavior before it escalates into irreparable harm. The Kahlers were once viewed as the ideal American family, living a life that appeared perfect on the surface. However, beneath this facade, issues of control and possessiveness festered, eventually leading to a catastrophic breakdown. This case emphasizes how vital it is to foster open communication and seek help when warning signs appear. Often these signs are subtle at first, manifesting as excessive monitoring or controlling behavior, but they can escalate quickly if left unaddressed. The devastating consequences of these actions reverberate through communities, leaving scars that may never fully heal. The Kayla's tragic end serves as a somber reminder that behind closed doors, many families may struggle with similar issues. It is a call to action for friends, family, and community members to be vigilant and supportive, providing help and resources to those who may be in distress. The story of the Kahler family underscores the importance of fostering healthy, respectful relationships built on trust and mutual support. It is a poignant example of how unchecked negative emotions can destroy lives and devastate families. By promoting awareness and understanding, society can help prevent such tragedies and ensure that families have the tools and support they need to thrive. Ultimately, the Kahler's heartbreaking journey is a lesson in the critical need for intervention and support in the face of controlling and jealous behavior. It challenges us to look beyond appearances and address the underlying issues that can lead to such devastating outcomes. By learning from their story, we can work towards creating a society where every individual feels safe, respected, and valued in their relationships.